Hello everyone, this is Chris Cruzenz. We're going to do a walk-in video in downtown Chicago. It's almost 4 p.m. on Saturday, June 17th, 2023. And I'm starting the video from Ohio Street, walking west. This is Ohio Street. So we're going to do a walk-in video in downtown Chicago. This is Ohio Street. It's a beautiful, beautiful day actually. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. A little bit cooler over here in Streeterville, maybe in the upper 70s. So we're just gonna walk on Ohio Street, walking west, and do a video in downtown Chicago, a walking video. This video is gonna be at least an hour long. I'm gonna show you one of the DoubleTree hotels by Hilton. Look how beautiful the building is. There it is. I'll take a picture as well. It's a beautiful day, not raining. A little bit windy, not very windy. And we're just still walking west on Ohio Street. We're in Streeterville. I always start and finish my videos in Streeterville. This is where I live and work. I'll show you another building now, right on Fairbanks Court in Ohio Street. It's a high-rise, it's an apartment building, condo. Here it is. The one on the left, in the middle there. Beautiful, beautiful structure here. Alright, we're gonna keep walking on Ohio Street. Actually, we got the red light now, so we can go this way, but we'll go this way. We'll go on Fairbanks. We're going south on Fairbanks. We're approaching Grand Avenue, and interesting enough, as soon as I pass this light here, it becomes Columbus Drive. So this is Fairbanks Court, and then it will become Columbus Drive as soon as we pass the light there. And it looked like we missed that light as well, so I'm going to stop around the corner there of Grand Avenue and Fairbanks Court and show you the little corner here. And there's a Whole Foods market right over there. So this is Grand Avenue, this one right here. And it's 530 North Fairbanks Court. So as soon as we pass the light here, it's going to be Columbus Drive. Alright, we got the green light. So this is Columbus Drive now. So we're walking south on Columbus Drive. They got some flowers here. I always like the flowers and the trees in Streeterville. There are the trees. These are like small trees, but we have also much bigger trees. There's a very green area downtown Chicago. It's not just buildings. So there's more trees over here. There you go, more trees over here. And then over there is the NBC Tower television station. So we're on Columbus Drive now. And should we have time to cross the street? Yeah, we do. So that's we're on East Illinois Street now, walking west. So there's an upper and lower part of East Illinois Street. This is the lower part right here, and then the upper part is right above it. So we got the green light, so we're gonna go south now. We're gonna walk south on Columbus Drive. Just gonna show you the beautiful high rise over here. High rises. There you go. Take a picture. I'm getting like a lot of sun glare right now, but this camera takes care of it, so I don't really see what's in the camera. But you guys at home are having a wonderful picture. All right, let's keep going south on Columbus Drive. And then I'm going to show you now one of the buildings here, St. Regis, the little skinny one there. I think it's called St. Regis. I could be wrong. If that's the right building, that's the third tallest building in Chicago. It's 1,198 feet, 363 meters. All right, and then you see the Sheraton Hotel right over there. It's a little bit windy now. Let's see what happens when I'm in the shade. It gets a little bit cool, and when I get into where the sun is, it gets warm. Very interesting feeling, about a temperature feeling. So we're gonna continue walking south on Columbus Drive, and that's the well-known Sheraton Hotel right over there. There you go. Take another picture. All right. Beautiful day to be outside and do a video. So this is the Embassy Tower, television station entrance, 454 on Columbus Drive. And then we're gonna make a right over here. It's the North Water Street. And we're gonna cross the street as soon as we get the green light. All right, we got the green light, good. So this is North Water Street, this one here. And then you can see the Chicago River right over there and the skyline. Of course, we're gonna get a little bit closer, you get a better view, but you can actually hear music playing from the bars or from the boats there. Yeah, let's just walk towards the Chicago River there. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe underneath this video if you're watching this on YouTube. If you are watching this on any other social media platform, just go to youtube.com/ChrisCrescentsPresents and subscribe there. I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The handle is the same everywhere, Chris Crescents Presents. All right, now we hear music. Look like it's jazz is live jazz music playing, coming out of the one of the restaurants. Actually, you can hear of his live music, but we're too far away to have any interference with the copyrights. And now we hear the horns from the boats. Very, very. I want to take a picture real quick, and then we're gonna go down the stairs and start walking on the Riverwalk, Chicago Riverwalk, and that's the Chicago River. Again, there's the skyline right over here. That's the St. Regis building I was telling you. And then the band that is playing live over across the street, across the river there, is super, super loud. So, like I said, hopefully it won't interfere with the copyrights, music copyrights. But it's good music, good sound. And look at all those boats. And speed boats as well. Small boats, little boats, big boats. And then you got a boat here that is a restaurant. You see? Right on the left, I'm going to show you real quick. People about to eat or eating. This is a restaurant, boat restaurant. But we're going to go straight. And just walk a little bit on the Riverwalk. I'm going to show you the Trump Tower now, Trump Hotel and Tower, which is the second tallest building in Chicago. It's right over there. It's 1,388 feet, 423 meters. I want to show you to you real quick. There it is, the Trump Tower. The second tallest building in Chicago. The third you saw was St. Regis. Of course, the number one tallest building in Chicago is the Sears Tower, aka Willis Tower. And then this one here is the 401 North Michigan. Let me show you the boat sailing here. It's blowing their horn. This one, Star of Chicago. Beautiful, beautiful boat here. Boatrides.com. It's called the Star of Chicago. And this is the Chicago River. And then you can see right over there the Michigan Avenue Bridge. A lot of boats. People having fun in the water. Beautiful weather. And then we're gonna continue. I was about to tell you this is the 401 North Michigan Avenue. I'll show it to you in a minute. And the boat was blowing their horn. So we got a little walkway here. And in a few minutes, I'm going to show you the Apple Store. It's like the new Apple Store. They moved here a few years ago. They used to be more north on Michigan Avenue. Again, let's show you a little bit of the river again. So that's the Michigan Avenue Bridge, right over there. And then you got the Trump Tower right over there. And then you got more boats coming. It's just a beautiful, beautiful day to be outside and be on a boat. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it's a little bit warmer here than in Streeterville, so we're already approaching the loop here. And then we're going to show you pretty soon the Apple Store. Go down this way, get away from the crowds here. So this is the Apple Store right here. The new Apple Store. It's been here probably 5-6 years, but we call it the new Apple Store versus the old one on North Michigan Avenue, or way north. All right. So this is the Apple Store right here.
Yeah.
It's a very big building. They have also trees inside. That's how big the Apple Store is. All right, let's go up the stairs now and go back to Michigan Avenue. So now we're going upstairs to 401 North Michigan Avenue. So I'm going to show you again that building that I was showing you when the boat horn interfere. It looked like there's more interference over here as well. A lot of music coming out of these paid taxis. So I better get out of here fast. This is the Tribune Tower right here. This is the 401 North Michigan Avenue right here. Let's get out of the way because this music interferes with the video. Anytime there is music going on, especially recorded music, interferes with the video. All right, we're on Michigan Avenue Bridge now, walking south, and it's always windy on this bridge for some reason. As you can see from the flags there, it's really windy. And this is the Trump Tower again on the left, and then you got the Wrigley Building on the right. Look how beautiful they blend together. The Wrigley Building has been there more than 100 years. And the Trump Tower probably around 2012, probably 10 years. All right, let's keep walking south on Michigan Avenue. Very, very windy at this corner. Hopefully you can hear me. Actually, I'm going to show you the river from here as well. Look how many boats are in this picture. Look at that. I'll count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 boats. All sizes. Take a picture. Beautiful, beautiful Chicago River. Actually, the 146 bus. Actually, the wind right here on this corner at this moment is very nice and comfortable. It feels like you're sitting inside an air conditioning room, except you're outside. But that's going to change as soon as we cross the street. As soon as we cross the street, it's going to get warmer because we're going more towards the loop. So we're approaching Walker Drive now. Walker Drive on Michigan Avenue. We got the red light, so we're going to wait a little bit before we cross. Guy on the bicycle there. Then we go down. That's the London House right over here. That's what the name of the building is, the London House. So we're crossing Walker Drive and Michigan Avenue now with 1,000 people. Very, very crowded. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's Saturday, June 17th, 2023, and the time right now is 4:15 p.m. Temperature about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Very comfortable for a walk, for a video. And there's a bus shelter here. Let me show you some of the buildings here. Beautiful, beautiful architecture. Here they are. Took another picture. Another head cap with music. I don't know why they put music so loud and on those tricycles there. I mean, even if you're riding one, it's a passenger. You don't want to be blasting that in your ears. It's not good for your ears. All right, well, Michigan Avenue. I'm actually going to go on the street There's a little narrow sidewalk here. I want to stay on that narrow sidewalk because it's very crowded on the regular sidewalk. So I'm towards the street here. Guy on the basketball. Look how beautiful this car Mercedes. Look at that guy on the basketball. He was playing basketball on the street, on the sidewalk. Then we saw a nice Mercedes from the past, and I think the black one just went by is also a Mercedes. So they may be together, those two guys. And now this is a building from the 20s, from the Al Capone years. It's called Carbide and Carbon Building. I'm going to show it to you. There it is, right here. Beautiful structure. One of the first skyscrapers in Chicago is on the corner of East-South Water Street and Michigan Avenue. And actually on the other side it says East Worker Place, and on this side it says East-South Water Street. We're just waiting for the light, and then we're gonna cross the street. All right, we got the green light, so they just crossed. Again, I'm gonna stay on the sidewalk that is closest to the street, because as you can see on my left, there's a lot of people. This is 147 bus. Outer disabled. Actually, let's go back over here because we have no room. Again, I'm going to show you the Carbide and Carbon Building over here. The sun is not shining. There's no sun glare. Here it is. That's from the 20s, late 20s, during the Al Capone years, 1920s. All right. Now it's getting more crowded by the minute here. Look how many people are on the street. Look at this. On both directions. And you got some bicycles here. People rent the bicycles, divvy bicycles. You got music coming out of the car. There's a little boat on top of the car here. All right, let's go straight on Michigan Avenue, going south. Cycling reading $50 special. You can see that's an ad, ladies and gentlemen, for a store here. And it's not in front of the store, it's right sitting on the sidewalk. Nice motorcycle. Loud motorcycle. All right, we're on Michigan Avenue, ladies and gentlemen, the Magnificent Mile. Look how beautiful this street is. Michigan Avenue is the #1 well-known street in Chicago. They call it the Magnificent Mile. I'm pretty sure it's more than a mile. Then you see the #6 bus, Jackson Park Express, going by. And then look at that beautiful structure on the right. That's the Chicago Cultural Center. Neoclassic style, the one right over there. It used to be the Chicago Public Library originally when they first building probably 100 years ago. More than 100 years ago. And then in the 80s, 1980s, they moved the library to a new location, the main library. They moved it to 400 South State. And they renamed it the Harold Washington Library. But right now, this is the Chicago Cultural Center right over there. I went inside many times and filmed it many times. If you go on the channel and look for it, you'll be able to see it. Now the motorcycle, another #6 bus. Make sure we don't get hit by a car. All right, we got the green light, so we're gonna go straight on Michigan Avenue. But look how beautiful this picture is. I'm gonna take a picture as I'm walking. There it is. Look at the skyline. Look at that. Goes all the way for a very long way here. All right, let's keep walking south of Michigan Avenue. And now you got some music coming out of another car over there, real loud. Gonna get out of the area fast. And then on the left here, you see is Millennium Park. On the left is Millennium Park, and on the right is, I believe, Washington Street. I believe so. Let's find out from the sign here. I always get confused about this street here. One is Washington, one is Madison. I keep forgetting which one comes first. So, if you're walking south, the street you see over here is I'm trying to look at the sign. It is Washington Street. Okay, yeah, I was right. So this is Washington Street. So let's just cross the street. We're not gonna make it, but I'm gonna start in the middle of the. I'm gonna start in the middle of this island here and show you Michigan Avenue until we get the green light again. There we go. That's Michigan and Washington. I'm actually doing 360 so I can show you all the sides here. That's the skyline over here. I'm just waiting for the green light. I'm in the middle of the street here on this island. So that's Millennium Park behind this bus. You can't really see it because there's another bus. And that's Michigan and Washington. So we're gonna cross the street. I'm gonna go while the lanes are. There you go. Now it's green. So now we're crossing. And now we're walking west on Washington Street. Again, this is the Chicago Cultural Center right over here. So let's just stay on Washington Street and go west. And by the way, in a couple of weeks, we're gonna have this in Chicago, a NASCAR. That will be interesting to see. I won't be able to film it because I don't have a ticket, and you have to be a ticket to be on the street when the cars come. But we may go like on the outside and film you may still be able to hear the cars, but you won't be able to see them in my videos. Because it's not a free event, you have to pay to get in, and just even to get on the street you have to pay. All right, this is Garland and Washington. Look at this, Garland, this alley. Look at this. That's Garland Court, North Garland Court. We took some pictures, and this is the train, the elevated train. Wow. Look at this. So we got lucky and saw the train. It's like on Wabash and Washington. They get the elevated train. They call it L for short. And it goes circles around the loop here. It also goes in the neighborhoods. You got the brown line, the blue line, the green line, purple line, all kinds of lines. There's another train coming. I hear it. So let's see the other one as well. There we go. All right, we got two trains within 1 minute of each other. I'm sure there are gonna be more coming. So now we're we're crossing, because we got the green light, we're crossing Wabash Avenue. So this is Wabash Avenue right here. This is the old Marshall Field and Company building there on Wabash and Washington. And then we're walking west on Washington Street. And then you got a bicycle lane on the other side. There's a guy on skates and a guy on bicycle using the bicycle lane. See, we have this in downtown Chicago. We have bicycle lanes. All right, we're walking west on Washington Street, and now the next street we're going to see is State Street. Stay there in Washington. Beautiful, beautiful area full of people. And then you got the Marshall Field Building and Company on the right here. Then, of course, Marshall Field, the department store, is no longer here, but Macy's bought the company, so it's called Macy's now. I'm not sure though if they bought the building or they just bought the company. Probably they only bought the company because the building still says Marshall Field and Company, and it's on the corner of Washington Street and State Street. See? And this is the Chicago Theater right over there. So this is State Street. And let's just stay on State Street and go north. We're probably going to make this video a 1 hour video, because we'll turn back going to Streeterville now. And it's going to take us 30 minutes to get there. So this is State Street. Alright. Make sure I can get hit by a car. Now last Saturday, and you guys probably didn't even notice, I did a video, and 1 hour video, very similar to this one, and I was testing a new microphone that I bought that I was going to use and put it on my shirt and try to eliminate all this background noise such as the wind and other stuff. And believe it or not, it was just it turned out to be just a test, and it failed. Actually the microphone muted my video, and I couldn't get the sound back, so I ended up putting background music. So if you go back and watch that video, which is not a bad video, it just has some good background music. I was talking throughout the video. By the way, this is Randolph and State Street. I was talking throughout the video, and then when I went home and saw the video, it had no sound, and there's no way to retrieve that sound. If anybody knows on YouTube how to retrieve a sound from a muted microphone, let me know in the comments below if you can hear me, because it's getting louder by the minute here. Now this is the Chicago Theater. You got Light Lovett and his large band. Take a picture. Sundays is at 7 p.m. So the Chicago Theater is also more than 100 years old, just like the Riverwalk building. I think they were both built in the same year, if I'm not mistaken, 1922 or 1921. And this is the back of it. So if anybody knows how to retrieve audio from a video that it was muted by mistake on my part from a microphone, external mphone, you let me know, because there's some parts in that video that I wanted you to hear the audio. I also did there was There was a 5-minute portion of that 1-hour video that it was a live band that played the blues. Brian DeRoba and a guy was playing the saxophone. I don't remember his name now. And it was an amazing performance, and I had to take that video out, the clip out of the video, because I didn't want to post it with no sound. And I apologize to Brian DeRoba and the guy that was playing not the saxophone, but the harmonica. I apologize for not being able to get the sound right. So if you're watching this video and you're wondering what happened to the live performance that I filmed, it's the video, the audio is gone. So I took the video out, and it was still an hour video even when I took the video out, because I used some pictures to make up the difference and make it like a one hour video. So it's still an hour video, and it was last week. I don't remember the date, but it was last week, last Saturday, 7 days ago from the date that you see on the screen here. By the way, there's the Marina Towers right there. Look how beautiful those buildings are. So we're gonna stay on State Street and walk north. A lot of people on State Street, and obviously they're walking the other direction, and I'm walking north. So not too many people are walking north, they're all coming this way. So to make the long story short, I filmed this video, a 1-hour video, and I'm so embarrassed that I have no audio. And I'm very, very embarrassed and disappointed, because I was talking a lot in that video. I gave you a lot of information about the buildings, history, all kinds of stuff. It's all gone. There's the Marina Towers, Twin Towers again. Want to take a picture. But thanks to YouTube, I used music from the YouTube, licensed music from the YouTube audio library, and posted the video with the music, and a lot of people seem to like the video. It wasn't bad at all. It's just not, I couldn't get the sound, I couldn't get the, and ironically speaking, by the way, this is Walker Drive and State Street. Ironically speaking, I wanted to create a new video for the music, and I ended up deleting that part. I still got the video on my camera, but no audio. So if anybody knows how to trim the audio, let me know. I'll do it. So that's the Trump Tower over there, and the one in the middle is the old IBM Plaza. Now is the American Medical Association headquarters. And I think this building, the IBM building, it was built back in the 60s by all the 70s, late 60s or early 70s, by Mies van der Rohe, which was a German, well-known German architect. All right. All right, and this is the Chicago River again, and then you see the Wabash Avenue over there. And this is the Riverwalk again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day to be outside. A little bit windy over here, so hopefully you can hear me. See, that's what I was trying to fix with my microphone, to fix the interference of the wind, so you don't hear that wind while I'm talking. But you got some canoes over there. Beautiful, beautiful picture. Look at that. That's the London House right over there. And that's the Trump Tower on the right. And then the IBL building I was telling you, the old IBL building on the left, designed by the architect Mies van der Rohe. All right, let's go now to the AMA Plaza. That's what it's called now. The old IBM Plaza is called I think you can see the sign there on the wall there, which AMA stands for American Medical Association Plaza. That's the headquarters of the American Medical Association. And there's the sign over there as well. Again, this was designed by Miles Banderoja, I'm guessing in the late 60s. Beautiful, beautiful structure. Here it is. I'll show it to you again. There you go. And look how beautiful the Trump Tower blends with it. And again, the Trump Tower is from 2012, I believe. About 10, 11 years ago. All right, now I'm going to show you another beautiful piece of art. And a lot of people taking pictures there as well. I'm going to give you the history of the statue as soon as the people get off the stage here. So basically, this is called the gentleman statues, and it was built in, designed and built in 2015 by Taiwanese sculptor named Ju Ming, Juming, and it's called Gentleman Statues. That's the name of the sculpture, and the sculptor from Taiwan named Ju Ming built this here. We're gonna take some more close up to show you how good they look. Beautiful, beautiful sculpture. And it doesn't say anywhere on the sculpture the history that I just told you. I got it from other other sources. Again, it's the Gentleman Statues, that's what it's called. And it was built in 2015, designed and created there in 2015 by a sculptor from Taiwan named Ju Ming, Juming. And that was the Gentleman Statue. So we're no longer on State Street. I believe we're on Wabash or Dearborn. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, we're on Wabash. Here's the address, 330 North Wabash. So we're on Wabash Avenue. Again, this is the American Medical Association building, the old IBM building. And this is what's in the building now. They got all these companies in here, but the American Medical Association is the main tenant in there. And then you got this is my favorite Chicago building. It's called the Trump International Hotel and Tower, is the official name of the building. And I'm going to show it to you again in just a second. Go all the way up. It's 1,388 feet, 423 meters. Look at this. Look how tall this building is. Again, it's the second tallest building in Chicago after the Sears Willis Tower. The Sears Willis Tower is 1,451 feet, which is 442 meters. But this one here is 1,388 feet. And it's 423 meters. So a little bit of history. Look how beautiful this car is, this Jeep. All right, we're gonna keep walking north now on Wabash Avenue. And we're heading back towards Streeterville. This video is gonna be at least an hour long. Maybe a little bit longer, we'll see. But it's going to be at least an hour long. Now, when I do a Chicago walking video, and if you see the title saying walking in downtown Chicago, and then it has the date next to the parentheses, it means the video is going to be at least an hour long, minimum an hour, maximum 3 hours. Why the maximum? Because this camera hits the maximum power capacity and it just stops after 3 hours. And then if you see a video that says walking in Streeterville in downtown Chicago, then those videos are minimum 8 minutes and maximum an hour. And then I may do other videos, like shorter videos that I may take the clips out of the bigger videos, longer videos, and those videos are anywhere from 8 minutes to 20 minutes. But this particular video you're watching now is going to be titled Walking in Downtown Chicago, Illinois, USA. And then in parentheses, it's going to say June 17th, 2023. All right, so this is Nordstrom department store there. And we're just going to keep walking. Keep walking north on Wabash Avenue. Show you some of the high rises there. And I'm in the middle of the street now. Nobody's coming, except somebody's coming this way, so I'm gonna go back on the sidewalk. I don't want to get hit by a cab. At least I avoided the crowd. There was a crowd coming. All right, Nordstrom department store. And we're just walking north on Wabash Avenue. And again, if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe underneath this video. I'm going to give you also some statistics about the channel. I film all over the world, so the channel, if you go to the playlist section of the channel, there are 13 playlists, and then you can see by category my videos. And this video you're watching now is going to be on the Chicago playlist. And then we have over 2.5 million views. And then you got an emergency vehicles responding to an emergency. I'm going to stop talking for a minute. So this is the corner of Grand Avenue and Wabash Avenue. So there's over 2.5 million views on the channel and over 2,400 videos posted already. And we have 7,690 subscribers as of today, Saturday, June 17th, 2023. I will be really happy when I hit the 10,000 subscribers. So pretty soon we're going to be at the 8,000 mark. All right, let's cross here. Let's be very careful from the cars coming out of the street. Look how beautiful this car is. Now we got some music coming out of this restaurant, so I'm going to be walking a little bit fast, and I'm going to walk and talk over the video so it doesn't interfere with the music rights. I think when I talk real loud over the video and then I start walking out fast, then it takes care of the problem. So they just cross the street. Let's go away from the music, but there's music coming out of everywhere now. With different. So this is East Ohio Street. That's the street we first started walking, but it was a little bit more east from here. All right, nobody's coming, so let's just keep walking. And this building over here, believe it or not, is going to be the new casino for Chicago. It's going to be open in 2 weeks. I think this is the one, Medennial Temple or something. It's supposed to be a temporary casino, and it's gonna be open in 2 weeks. I don't know how long it's gonna be temporary until they build a new one somewhere else. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the one, Medina Temple. So if you come in Chicago in July, August, September, anytime after July, that building over there is going to be the new casino for Chicago, temporary casino. And maybe one of these days I'll go there and do a video if filming is allowed when they open up, when they officially open. They say temporary, but you know, when they say temporary, there could be also 2-3 years until they build the other one. All right, we got a Mexican restaurant, cantina restaurant. It's called Su Casa. Actually, I went in there a long time ago with a friend and had dinner in 2014, and it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't great as I was expecting it to be, but it wasn't bad either. It was a good meal we had. I'm pretty sure it's much better now. Then you got some music going out again. The guy on the truck, on the SUV with music blasting. So let's just cross the street. That nobody is a perfect time. Nobody's coming. I want to show you Ontario Street. This is Ontario Street, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's coming, so I'm going to take a picture. All right, beautiful. Look at that big crane all the way down that way. They're doing some renovating over there. The crane is actually taller than the building. Wow. All right, we're in the corner now of Ontario.
The wrong way.
And I don't see what the other street is. Let's just cross the street. Actually, let's go this way. I think this may be Rush Street. We'll find out in a minute. I've been here so many times. I should know these streets by heart, but some of the streets are confusing because when you walk this way, when you walk north, one of the streets comes first. That's how I memorize it. And then when you walk south from the other way, the street that was first now is second. And I always get confused which one comes first, especially if I'm walking this way. I'm walking north. So the intersection here is Erie, and my guess will be Rush Street. But ladies and gentlemen, there's no street sign for the street anywhere. It's crazy. There's not even street lights, so I'm going to go around fast before I get run over by a car. So at least we know one of those intersections is Erie, but we don't know what this street is that I'm on now. My guess will be Rush Street. Let's see if the next intersection has a sign. And I'm in the Gold Coast now, in the north part of Chicago, and then pretty soon we're going to be in Streeterville. So we're going to end the video soon, a little bit over an hour. And then now you see Huron Street. Still there's no sign for the other street. I'm guessing it's Rush Street because I see all those Italian restaurants there. So let's find out. Yeah, no street sign anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna walk all the way down until we find out what street is this I'm on. So if anybody's watching from the city of Chicago, please put some signs for this street so people know where they are. So far we went 3 blocks with no sign. I mean, we do have the signs of the side streets, but not for the street that I'm on. So Superior is the next one. I'm about 85% sure this is Rush Street. Yeah, it is Rush Street. I see it on the restaurant. It says Rosebud on Rush. Take a picture. Again, I should know better. I filmed this many times. But right now, okay, this is the first intersection that actually has the sign. And this is Giordano's across the street. I'm gonna take another picture. You got Rosebud over here on Rush, and then you got Giordano's Across the street, famous Italian restaurants and pizzerias. And now I'm going to show you the sign. East Superior Street and North Rock Street. I'm going to take a picture of it. All right, so we're going to stay on Superior Street and walk back to Streeterville. And now we're going to pass Michigan Avenue again. And you got a police car here keeping up the peace, keeping an eye on the street here. Chicago police car. All right, we're in the corner of Michigan and East Superior Street. And that's the John Hopkins Center right over there, which is the fifth, believe it or not, it's the fifth tallest building in Chicago. It's not even the first, the second, the third, or the fourth, it's the fifth. So we're on East Superior Street and Michigan Avenue. And we're going to be ending this video in about 4 minutes once we hit the 1 hour minute mark. So we're still on Michigan Avenue now. We're walking north. Next intersection is Chicago Avenue. I'm just maneuvering between people here so I don't collide with anybody. Lots of pedestrian traffic. Then you got a 24-hour Walgreens pharmacy across the street, which is also a convenience store. This is about the 800 block north of Michigan Avenue. I'm going to show you the buildings over here. Here we go. Now the one in the middle is the Water Tower Place residences. And then the one on the left is the one I was telling you, the John Hopkins Center. At least that's how I know it. And it's the fifth tallest building in Chicago. It's 1,127 feet, 344 meters. Actually, let's cross the street. And this is the old water tower there. It's one of the buildings that's in this area that survived the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. I'm going to show you again that it's divided into two buildings, one on the left, one on the right. Now we're crossing the street, and then we're going to be ending the video soon. Let's just go on east on Chicago Avenue. Real nice water fountain here, and then we're going east on Chicago Avenue. We're going to end the video shortly. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been a 1 hour walking in downtown Chicago video. This is Chris Crescents. It's about 4:55 p.m. on Saturday, June 17th, 2023. And we're going to end the video in a couple of minutes. Now you got the American Dental Association building right over here. I showed you earlier the American Medical Association. This is American Dental Association headquarters. They're both headquartered in Chicago. So this is their building right here. And then right next to it, you got the Lewis Children's Hospital, #1 rated hospital in Chicago and Illinois. And then right over here, you got a fire station from the 1800s. Ambulance 11, engine 98. Right over there. And then we're going to end the video right in front of the Museum of Contemporary Art on the corner of Chicago Avenue and Mais van der Rohe Street. And if you remember earlier, I showed you the all IBM building that was designed and built and designed by Mais van der Rohe, a German architect. And now there's a street after him. There's the sign right there. All right, we're going to end the video right here, right in front of the Museum of Contemporary Art. Thank you everybody for watching. This is the Museum of Contemporary Art.